Here comes Ollie. Hello, Ollie.
Yeah.
We are at a place called Behind the Pines Kalpowar. About 100 k's southwest of Calliope. And we've come here because I wanted to. 6 k's away is the rail trail with 7 old 100-year-old handmade tunnels through the mountains, which we're going to ride tomorrow. The road up here was a bit of an adventure. I missed the first sign that said not suitable for caravans. Luckily Vic missed the other two because it was good adventure. 40 k's of dirt road and probably only 5 k's of near vertical climb. We were back to first gear, but we got up there okay. And here comes the camp host to say hello. So it looks good so far. Don't know how long we'll stay. We'll see how we go tomorrow. So far she's found 2 horses and a dog. There goes all my carrots and apples. Well, that was interesting. Megan, who owns the property, just came over and introduced herself and took us for a tour around the place. So you got the fire pit there obviously, and over the back over there there's showers and toilets and drinking water. And they live in that building there, which used to be the old schoolhouse, which is converted into her house. She's also got herb gardens and veggies up the back. She said to help yourself to those if you want any fresh herbs and veggies. Yeah, and the good news is there's another way out without having to go up that road. We're planning to go to Monto after here, so apparently there is a better road from Monto down to Gingin. So that is good news. But for tomorrow we're going to take the bikes to the rail trail, so I have to change this hitch over and the bike rack will come out of there onto the car hitch, so we just can put it on. So off with the tow hitch, on with the right bike rack hitch, bike's off. All we'll have to do is undo that retaining bolt there and that one over there. And there we go, bike rack on tow bar. Just load her up now. And there you go, caravan bike rack to normal car bike rack. That's a Thule. Oh no, it's not. It's a Rhino. A Rhino bike rack. And this bracket came from Roof Rack World. Sunshade Products, Roof Rack World, South Australia. So it just bolts onto the drawbar and your bike rack goes in there. Easy. So this must have been what Kalpowar looked like before the pines were chopped down. Would have been nice back then, wouldn't it? In the middle of a pine plantation. Now there's nothing.
Yeah, not even
And
a
they
shop.
haven't.
Nothing.
And they haven't even replanted them.
Not even a shop. I can see a sign over there that has.
So where are we now, Beck?
We're at the beginning of the rail trail.
And how excited on a scale of 1 to 10? How excited are you?
-1. And that's the truth.
Well, obviously you can tell this is my pick.
Look at my seat.
This is, oh God, you got dust on a seat. You're gonna have a dusty bum. Oh dear. So we're at the inland rail trail. Just ignore all the negative comments. So we're 6 kilometres, I'd say, southeast of Kalpowar.
The further the better.
Well, it's the first time she's laughed in 24 hours. So we're just going to head off in the rail trail and check out these old tunnels. So we made it about 500 metres down the trail. And Vic's off the bike because she thinks it's too dangerous, so she's walking. And we're coming to the first tunnel. So the tunnel's all made of concrete. Up here in the middle of nowhere. That's a pretty long tunnel, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon it's first one's 100 metres long. You be careful over there, won't you? Gosh, look at that. Tunnel number 2. I think it's deeper
How many tunnels
underground. 7.
Yay.
Try and contain your excitement. Oh no, looking back, that one's much deeper. Tunnel number 3. They're all hand dug, but they're all lined with concrete.
It's just say they're hand dug. How do you know?
I read that much of the history.
Wow.
600 men it took.
Wow.
600 men worked on it.
It's a horrible job.
That's about all the history I read though. Read some more when we get back. After tunnel 3 there's this little bridge. They've got a sign on it, the lookout. Very steep.
Do not lean on the fence.
Stack of old sleepers down there.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I think she's starting to come around.
Still a lot of pine trees down there. One.
Tunnel number 4. So they dug out this cutting leading up to the tunnel and then built the tunnel. Jeez. And how do you reckon they got all the materials in here, Vic?
Oh, I don't know. Horse and, you know, those bullock teams, maybe, do you think? Or trucks? What do you think?
Don't know, I'll read the book when we get back.
Poor old horses.
Number 5, very deep, and there's a sign. Yeah. Native grasses. They're not blackbush. You can't say that anymore.
Why not?
Gosh, it's not politically correct.
Well, I don't believe in that sort of
They're
stuff
native
anyway.
Australian grasses.
Otherwise known.
Look at them all up there.
Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they?
They look like African warriors.
Yeah. Is it alright to say that?
Don't know. Well, we're halfway through and we're looking up. There's just a dip in the roof. They must have started from either end and didn't join up exactly, or something. Who knows? Nice cutting, guarded by 2 African native planes. Seen a few people on bikes, haven't we, Vic?
Yeah.
As we've been walking along.
Well, Jim, I told you should have brought the bike.
And tunnel number 6. Ooh, this one's dark.
Very dark.
That says number 1. Maybe we've done it backwards.
Probably. Holy dooly, you can't
Must
see
go
that.
around the corner. And it's still going around the corner.
I can still see, I think I can see a bit of that.
I can see light at the end of the tunnel.
Smiley face.
Little moths in here, but there's no microbats. Like in Boondoola tunnel.
Boondilla. Boondilla?
And so the trail continues for another 7 kilometres or something. But we're done. Yeah, tick that one off. Well, according to the notes, the rail trail is 269 kilometres long. We've done about 10. This section of 10 kilometres took 4 years to build, starting in 1922 and completed in 1926. Nice place for a walk, for a visit, for a ride. So this is a street art alley at Monto. And it's a wind chime in the background. Today we are at Cania Gorge, the last gorge on our trip. I hope. We're staying in at Monto, nice little camp in there. $5 a night, run by council. Got toilets, water, dump point, close to the pub. Had dinner at the pub last night, that was nice. There's about 10 or 12 different circuits you can do out here at Cania Gorge. So Vic's just over there trying to pick which one we're going to do, or which ones we'll do. Hate this getting old. We got about 500 metres up the track. I couldn't remember whether I locked the car or not. So that's an extra kilometre for me. Little wallaby in the bushes. Huh? You're looking at us. This is called dripping rock, but because it's so dry, there ain't much dripping going on. Yeah. You can hear a drip every 30 seconds or so. Gotta be lucky to catch it. Not like the drip.
No.
Where was that? Out of Mudgee. That was on one of our previous episodes if you want to go back and watch.
When was that?
20 metres further on is the official dripping rock. And this one's...
You can see the drips.
Dripping. I just heard a bullfrog. Do you hear the bullfrog? Came from over here somewhere.
There's a gorge over here.
So you come down that track where the wall is perfectly straight, perpendicular, and you get down to the bottom. This is called the overhang.
Hanging rock.
So not much water in here at the minute, but there must have been once. About 10 degrees cooler down here. Here comes the tribe of antelopes. This spot is called the Dragon Cave. You feel at home here, Vic?
Not at all.
Oh, look at the red rock there on the side. So this is the view from the shortest gorge lookout. I'm not,
the road down there,
yeah, I'm not going any closer to the edge. Looks a bit dodgy.
It's interesting how they're so... What? They're so straight, the edges.
Yeah. And there's the trek to the lookout. All the way down the timber stairs and the concrete paths, stairs all the way up. How many stairs, Vic?
I don't know, lots. Lots and lots.
A couple hundred stairs. Good fun. This one is called Bloodwood Cave. Goes back, watch your head. Goes back a fair bit. Does it get higher when you go another metre?
No.
Bloodwood. This is all the bloodwood trees. I think that's called a rock tree.
Yes, a rock tree. Ah, how clever.
Uh-huh. I had decided to go home, but I was outvoted. So we're doing one more walk. We're looking for Fern Pool and Giant Foot. Not a very well worn track, this one. Don't know if there's going to be water in this pool because we've crossed the creek twice so far and it's bone dry. Here comes another crossing. Not much water in here. What's it called? Vic?
Fern tree pool.
There's the slightest trickle of water seeping through the rocks over there somewhere. Everywhere else in Australia is so wet.
What's it called?
Carnarvon.
No, where we are.
Oh, Cania.
Cania Gorge.
Cania Gorge is very dry. Yeah, there's rocks. There's rock. Lake Ayres filling up.
Is it?
Yeah. Told you we should have gone there.
Oh, you've got a blooming obsession with Lake Ayres.
Yeah. Wow, that was nearly worth the 2-hour walk. This is
Devil's Lookout.
nice. Giant's Chair Lookout. I knew I shouldn't have asked for support. So that's the Cania Gorge. See the road down there in the distance. The good part about coming up those hills and steps and tracks is now we get to go down. See you, Cania Gorge. On our way down from the lookout. I'm not too sure I like this sign. Looks a bit steep. At least it's better than going up, I guess. So we've just driven down the road 7 k's I think from the visitor centre to the Cania Dam. That's the wall there. Plenty of water up here. But the dam apparently covers the old goldfields. And in the old goldfields there was a cemetery which is now underwater, so there's plaques up here listing all the graves that were buried. Hmm. And we think that in the background is called Castle Rock. That was a further 10-kilometre walk from where we were. Glad we didn't do it. Bloody nice scenery though. About 6 k's out of Monto. This is the Three Moons silo art. And there it is in miniature.